Welcome to this video, and if you are new, then I'm so happy that you are here. My name is Sunna. Welcome to this channel, and this every single time I do a video, my cat is like so doesn't know what to do with energy. Welcome to this space. We are playing with energy. Oh, Nala. Welcome back to another Reiki ASMR video where we heal, we are moving around energy, we are talking about the uncomfortable stuff, we're moving around, pulling out, stirring around in your field, in your trauma history, and the trauma that you're carrying from anyone and everyone in your heritage and beyond. So this is a space where we are accessing our awareness, we're accessing consciousness, we are acknowledging who we are to the core, not who we're supposed to be or who our parents wants us to be, or anything related to that. So welcome again. If you are new, I'm so glad that you're here, and check out my other videos if you are interested in what we're doing here. So in tonight's video, I want to focus on keep focusing on the body. Like in the last video, we started touching on the surface of the topic that is the body, with energy work and with healing, and this is such a big area, the body, and connecting with your body, communicating with your body, because our bodies are so unique. So there really isn't like a one-fit-all way to relieve us of pain, to to release pain, to be have ease with our bodies. And it is really all about you being willing to tap into your body and your the being that your body is. So looking at it from the space of that your body is aware, and that your body is constantly communicating with you. And so this will be infused with Reiki as well. And so the intention for the energy that is being transmuted to you through the screen tonight is the part of this topic that is the body, of that is, and that part is trauma that is still in the body and in our DNA. And even though we may release the core, maybe not the core, but like, let's say that you have healed in such a big chunk of a trauma, and on an emotional level, and on kind of the, you've broken the pattern, and you've realized where it originates, and which just sets you free in a big way, and it takes away like 3/4 of it. For example, like, of course, it's not always the same, but what often or most of the time lingers is the part of it that has been functioning and staying and living in our bodies, in our cells, in our molecules, in our DNA. So yes, I want to dedicate this video to that, to heal that, to unlock that, so that it can just go away for good, and that there's no hint of it anymore anywhere in your energy field or in your body. So I'm gonna call on the Reiki energy and ask it to flow to every single one of you who is watching this video and who will ever watch it in the future. Know that it is just as, if not more, powerful through distance as it is in person. All you gotta do is be willing to receive it. And if you have any specific intention, it would be super cool if it's related to the topic. If this topic is just not resonating with you, but you still want to keep watching, then it would be great if you can put your own intention right now. All the traumas in all the molecules and all the cells and every little millimeter, cubic millimeter of all the bodies, of the souls of the people who are watching this video. We ask that we totally transmute it, so that there's no piece of it lingering anymore in our beautiful, beautiful, unique, magical bodies. Ask that this energy flows to each and every one of you, full force. And because we are in the topic of trauma, then just let's acknowledge the fact that we can you might release some, when we're unlocking stuff from our bodies, unlocking trauma from our bodies specifically, it often releases through tears. So just be open to that, and let's not make that mean anything necessarily. It's just a way for the body, especially like when we release through tears, and it's like purely this sense of relief. That's a typical it's a typical sign that your body is just like finally letting go of it, releasing it, unlocking it, saying goodbye to it, transmuting it. So that's super great if that happens. And then all the other ways that this happens, let's not have any, let's destroy and create all expectations. and projections we have on how it should look like, this healing, this letting go of this trauma, this whatever we want to get out of this session. It's destroying and create all of those projections and expectations, right and wrong, good and bad, bottom, buckle, line, shirts, boys and beyonds. Reiki flow, Reiki flow, Reiki flow, Reiki flow. Chakure, chakure, chakure. So just get comfortable and be willing to receive the energy. Your body's natural state is joy, is happiness, is lightness. And like when it's functioning from any kind of heaviness, it's either, we have locked trauma, or remember, we are also our bodies are super aware of other bodies, of other beings that are not in bodies, and of other minds, and we often turn that into pain in our body. So the magical tool that is like so easy, but we just have to remember to use it over and over again, is the question. And that's where the communication with our bodies comes in. And I'm gonna do another video specifically on that. Then any way and all ways that you are unconsciously, but on some level, holding on to this trauma, not willing to let go of it, let's just bring that to the surface and put attention to, and the intention to like consciously be willing to let go of it. You can put that in a sentence if you'd like, in your mind or out loud. I am willing, or I ask for the willingness to let go of all trauma residing in my body. Or I am willing to let go of all trauma residing in my body. And everything not allowing it, well, it's destroy and uncreate it all, right and wrong, good and bad, bottom, buckle, line, shirts, boys and beyonds. And this is the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. There's a link below if you have never heard it before and you're like, what? But it's super powerful. So what traumas are you holding on from any other people, like in your lineage, in your ancestral lineage, from your family members, from any other beings or peoples from other lives, or past lives, or anything like that? Anything that maybe doesn't come like something that we sometimes forget to acknowledge. Let's ask for all of that to be transmuted and healed as well through this session. And know that it's not very linear. When we work with energy and we are moving around energy, it's like every single thing, every single intention, however you are working with energy, every time that you do so, it shifts and changes things, and you cannot always know exactly, or your mind doesn't really grasp it. So even though you might not like afterwards you're like, oh, I don't think anything happened, but something is different, something has shifted. That is kind of just like the ball has started to roll. So every time we do something like this, we shift energy in any way, the ball starts rolling, and it causes another thing to shift, or it kind of invites you to shift more things, and then all of a sudden, you're like, hey, this this thing that maybe there was something you were always like going through with your body, and all of a sudden you notice that it's not there anymore, and you can't really pinpoint it. And that's often how it works with energy work, and sometimes it's really clear, but so know that however that shows up after this session, or after whatever, however you are working to, if you are working on, because I'm getting that many of you who are watching this video have a specific kind of like problem, or a specific thing that you are working through. So however you're doing it probably in more ways than one. Know that it's all doing its part. It's all getting the ball to roll faster, and so just keep your mind open. So let's also acknowledge put some attention to any contracts, any oaths, any vows, any promises, commitments that we have made to anyone that is not allowing us to let go, transmute. So to any and all beings in any and all lifetimes, let's now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce and denounce, destroy and uncreate all of those contracts and commitments and promises. It's related to trauma in our molecules, our DNA, our bodies, right and wrong, good and bad, bottom buckle, line shorts, boys and beyonds, chakre. Remember to be super kind to your body in whatever process you are going through, wherever you are in your journey, whatever you are going through. Your body is your friend, even though at times it may not seem like it, but your body truly is your friend and is not willingly doing you any harm. It communicates loudly if we do not listen, if we're not willing to listen, if we're not willing to be aware of what it's telling us, what it's showing us, what it's asking of us, it will get louder and harder and more painful what your body is trying to convey to you. And also, when we are clearing away anything that has been for a long time stuck, anything that is kind of piled up, and anything we haven't put our attention to. Someone was talking about using the for an example, like taxes, if you don't pay them for many years and then you have to kind of deal with the consequences. So that's kind of like, if you aren't listening to your body, if you're like in deep, like you're in pain, or you're so just burned out, fatigued, especially if it has been going on for a long time, just give your body some time to detox, to work through, like to actually bring whatever we've been pushing down, to bring it to the surface and to unlock it and release it. It might happen in a way that doesn't like have any uncomfortable kind of symptoms or consequences, but just it might have some symptoms. You might have some detox symptoms, and just don't go into meaning about it. Just be interesting point of view about it, like, okay, this is a part of the change. It's a part of the change, as long as you're putting your awareness to it and you're willing to actually look at what's happening. You're no longer functioning from a place of avoidance. Then usually you can trust that whatever is going on, coming up for you, it's like part of the process, okay? As it is coming up for you, I'm just like helping it a bit by just moving it around, pulling it, just giving your body also some softness, soft graces, soft movements. And this is like, notice that your body responds to it even though I'm not touching the body in person. And notice how your body responds to it. Is it pleasant? Or do you not feel any different? Just, this is your body communicating to you. Like my body, every time I do movements like this, my body gets all tingly and nice. That's your body, or my body at least, telling me, hey, oh yes, whatever energy, that is that you're doing, whatever you are doing, I like that. More of that, please. And to me, it's a message of, like I mentioned in the other video, my last video, it's the softness. It's the whatever I do that comes from the place, comes from the energy of softness, the intention of softness. My body and my being just are all in for that. So, what is it that you have noticed that your body is giving you little hints, little messages of what it likes? It can also be types of fabrics. It can be drinking from a specific cup or glass. Like, what does your body enjoy? It can, be, for example, being in water. Or what kind of mattress does it like? It's like anything that we are doing in this life is related to the body, really. So how can we give our bodies the best life here? And that's an answer that is unique to each and every one of you. That's why we ask the body. Saying goodbye to all the trauma and all the cells, all the molecules, anything that is still lingering in our bodies of anyone who is watching this. Seiki, Seiki, Seiki. Okay. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to mention that I have a Reiki level 1 class coming up on 1st of May. I'm probably going to mention it in every video until then. So, and I'd love to have any of you who are interested in learning to use Reiki in your life, and there's a link below. Yes, the class is on May 1st, and through the link you can read more about it and see the price and stuff. And it's like, I'm excited. Anyone can learn to channel this energy, and how much can you benefit from using it in your everyday life. Thank you, everybody. take good care. Listen to what your body requires after this energy work. Ask your body, follow these little whispers, these little hunches, these little trickles and tickles, the hints that your body is dropping constantly, and be kind to it as well. Thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful night or day wherever you are. I'm going to allow Reiki to flow for a few minutes, but then I'm going to stop. Love you all. Until next time. Say hi to me. Kör, det har du med hjärtat.